I may owe you an apology. In fact, I know I owe several of you an apology. What am I talking about? Well, imagine you're live in the audience at the Phil Donahue show, and a question has been posed, and they're looking for guests in the audience to take the microphone from Phil to either pose a question or give feedback to the guests. Phil Donahue, by the way, is B.O. That'd be before Oprah. And I've done that, and I owe you an apology. What am I talking about? Let me explain. Every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Central, I have a YouTube Live van life RV show called What's Up Wednesday. And it's all about your questions. We bring topics to the show. We bring content like guests, van builders, big brands like Winnebago, Coachmen. We take your questions live. The problem is, I often miss quite a few questions. So I apologize for that, and I thank you for your patience. What we're doing here is, on Sundays, if there's sufficient questions and important questions that are missed, we're going to do a follow-up to the What's Up Wednesday show with the Sunday, Your Q, My A. That'd be your questions that weren't answered and my answers to those questions, so you don't go away from the Phil Donahue show or the What's Up Wednesday show feeling frustrated. So that's what we're doing, and I hope it is a success. We'll see how this goes. Rapid fire questions from you from the What's Up Wednesday show on January 19, 2022. Let's roll. Our first question comes from Merlina Lee. Merlina wants to know, are you going to the Ocala, Florida RV show in March? Merlina, I'm happy to say yes, I am going, and in fact, we're doing a meetup on the 5th of March. That is on a Saturday at 11 a.m. at the Sunshine State RVs show. It's a much smaller show than the Florida RV SuperShow in Tampa, which probably had close to 100,000 people attending. This one, they're probably expecting 6,000 to 8,000. So much smaller folks. We're doing some van tours, and we're doing the meetup on March 5, 11 a.m. at the Sunshine State RV booth. Join me there. It'd be great to see you. And I'll give you a sticker, too. Next question. Next question comes from An Artist's Life. They want to know, looking at the 2059G this Saturday, that was a few weeks ago, for about $99,000, but wondering on AC and generator noise. I think you're going to find the generator noise pretty noisy, but in appropriate situations, it makes sense. It generates electricity to run your air conditioning. If it has the original Coleman Mach 3 with the manual dial settings and temperature control, you're going to find that unit pretty quite noisy on the inside, not so much on the outside, but it's like a hurricane on the inside. What I did with mine is I replaced it with Coleman Mach 3 NDQ, and that stands for non-ducted quiet. And I did a video on that, and it showed that it's about 10 to 12, maybe even 15 decibels quieter on the inside with that Coleman Mach 3 NDQ model. My recommendation, if you've got the money, is to, and you want quiet inside AC air conditioning, is to upgrade that model. But congratulations on that rig. Hopefully you've made a decision and are roaming around in your Travato. Good job. Next question comes from Sharon Fields. She wants to know, did we see the Chinook Bayside at the Florida RV SuperShow in Tampa? Short answer is no, I did not see Chinook there at all. I pretty much got every van I could get my hands on. I did not see Chinook, so maybe they didn't attend. We did a video on them. They have a dry bath in a van. Dry bath being the shower is separate from the toilet, two separate rooms. That makes a dry bath. Wet bath means that they're in the same space, toilet and shower and sink. So no, I did not see it, but check out that video. Hopefully you'll find that interesting. Great question. Hey, if we're meeting for the first time, howdy. My name is Scott. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Go small, that would be the van. Live large, to go to really great places, see really cool things, enjoy really nice craft distillery, wine, and brew. Welcome to my channel. Go small, live large. What we do here is give you van tours. We give you places to take your van, and we give you van tips. And of course, What's Up Wednesday, live Q&A. We bring in special guests and we answer your questions live, and the guests answer those too. 6 p.m. Central, every Wednesday, What's Up Wednesday for you. Thanks for watching. Comment below, subscribe to the channel if you like that kind of content. Next question comes from Rachel. She says, I never get your notifications in time to catch the live. We'll definitely watch the replay, but dang, So what I think's going on here, Rachel, is you may not have the bell pressed on YouTube to get notifications when the What's Up Wednesday show goes live and or when a video is posted from Go Small Live Large. So you need to be a YouTube subscriber, and then YouTube, right next to the subscribe button is a bell. And I would recommend all, unless you're doing the personalized you have to set some preferences for, but just do all. We don't beat you up on that, and it's a notification on your mobile device and an email from YouTube that, hey, Go Small Live Large is now live. We do What's Up Wednesday, again, 6 p.m. Every Wednesday, so Central, so you can count on that. But I would recommend checking the bell notification to see if you've got that checked. Yes. Thank you for being a subscriber. Appreciate that. Next question. Next question comes from Higher Ho, H-O. How was the build quality of the Tellaro 20J floor plan? I really like that van, and the price is great for all you get. Higher Ho, thanks for the question. Really appreciate that. Thor, I would say, is good, but not great in terms of build quality. I am tipping my hat to them because they are trying some different things in floor plans, and the 20J did a video tour of that van. If you haven't seen that, you'll want to see it. But I'd say the build quality is pretty good. There's some things they can certainly do better. Things they do better than some of the other guys, I would say Jayco and Winnebago. Nowhere near what a Pleasure Way or a leisure travel van or a Storyteller would be, or even a custom kind of built van or a smaller craft builder like Embassy RV. But they're putting out lots of vans. And the 20J Tellaro, there's a Sequence sister floor plan. I'm not sure the number of that. But the build quality, not bad overall. And for the price point, to your point, was pretty good at the Super Show. We'll put that video here for you so you can take a look at that tour. Thanks for the question. Next question comes from a frequent commenter on the show. Catmandu wants to know, ask Truma if they can provide some data in regards to the current draw for the different modes, please. Yes, great question. What Catmandu is referring to is Truma announced new air conditioner units at the Super Show. 110 volts, so you need to have an inverter on, but because of the way they've tuned the system, it actually consumes about 25% less battery power if you're running off a lithium battery. That is pretty impressive, and has 3 different fan speeds, which makes it really quiet on the inside and, importantly, on the outside. Some of those 12-volt and split air conditioning systems are really, really noisy on the outside, and that would give me cause to pause. If you're making more noise on the outside to call attention to yourself, then you're getting noise on the inside. I'll take a little noise on the inside, not to give away my position. Truma is going to come on to the What's Up Wednesday show in March, so you don't want to miss that. Watch for a date on that, and you can ask him that specifically. But those are some good points. We'll see if we can get some data for you. Thanks for asking. Next question comes from R. Fleming. R. Fleming wants to know, hi Scott, greetings from Florida. With the stock market dropping and inflation rising, do you as a Class B owner feel this will have a positive effect on slowing or lowering prices? You know, that is a superb question, and I get asked that all the time. My gut feel is the prices have really gotten into the stratosphere and really are kind of unrealistic, to be completely frank with you. The chassis haven't gone up 30-40% in price. They're still probably 40 to 50,000 for a fairly loaded Transit or ProMaster. Maybe it's another 10 grand for a Sprinter just because it's a Mercedes. But when they're getting an MSRP of $200,000 for a Rebel knockoff, and even $170-ish for a true Rebel, $100,000 for the build out, I just don't see where it's going. Now they need to have pay for the folks and pay for the R&D and pay for the good quality and all that stuff. But I just think it's come to a tipping point where people are saying, you know what, I'm just going to not buy and look for used, or just wait it out, which impacts our sales. So my gut feel is we've kind of hit this tipping point, and now we're going to start to see it go down a little bit and get more realistic on pricing. I certainly hope it does. Real estate, that has not happened yet. The stock market, as I'm recording this, has bounced back a little bit. Everything's an ebb and flow, but you know what? Here's the great point. If you're familiar with Gary Vaynerchuk at all, he says the market is the master, which means the market is the market. The market actually dictates the price. The manufacturer can say whatever they want. Hey, this thing's worth $200,000, but if the market is only willing to pay $150, then that's the actual price. And I think that that's what's happening at some of the dealers. I have zero data to actually back that up, except some of the used equipment is getting a little bit higher if you try to make some big money on capitalizing on current trends. So I personally hope to see the van prices come down a bit. I just think they're kind of up there in a ridiculous stratosphere, particularly what you're getting for the money. And I would like to see more people in vans, and you can sell more vans if you can make it more affordable to more people. Call me crazy, but it's the market, so we'll see what happens. Great question. And the next question comes from Mesa Mike. He's talking about, Lily, how do we get a sticker to himself? I am working on that, so unless we see in person right now, there's no way to get a sticker of the van. And I'm probably the last RV YouTuber not to have a sticker. It took me 3 years to get a sticker, so thank you for your patience. And Jane Doran is saying the same thing here, so I appreciate that. I'm working on a program right now. It is going to be old school, boys and girls. If you're familiar with the term self-addressed stamped envelope, you know what I'm talking about. That's where I'm going with this. Old school self-addressed stamped envelope. Send me one of those and a couple of bucks, few bucks, maybe 3 or 4. I'm trying to figure this out. And we'll send you a sticker in your self-addressed stamped envelope. Watch the What's Up Wednesday show. We probably going to announce that as soon as the first show in February. And watch my website, GoSmallLiveLarge.com, for news on stickers. We're going to have several for you to choose from. And our last question on your question, my answer, on Sunday is from Mark W. Mark wants to know, I have a dilemma, Scott. I love the Nova 20C and the Ontour 2.0. Which one should I get? Boy, oh boy, oh boy. If I had a magic wand and a crystal ball and could answer that for every RVer looking to buy an RV, I would, not being a starving YouTuber. It's a great question. I think the advice I would give you is spend time in each, examine the build quality, examine the feature sets, examine the specifications, and most importantly, understand why do you want to RV. Your why, you should have 3 to 5 very distinct reasons why you want to RV. And then the why leads into how does an RV system or feature or spec enable your why, which then dictates what RV should you buy. That would be the process I would recommend, sir, for helping you determine which works best for you. As a full-timer, now living in my van, 3 years, since February 2019, full-time, having a large fridge and freezer, having a large, functional, daily use toilet, shower, sink in my bathroom, and having a ginormous table and a Murphy bed enabled my why. I want to explore, I want to experience, I want to roam around with complete freedom, and I would add lithium to that, because without each of those feature sets, the van would not enable my why I want an RV to the extent that it does. So that would be my recommendation for you, Mark, is to, again, get in the vehicles, watch YouTube videos, of course, but until you get in the vehicle, you're really not going to get a sense of floor plan and feel and build quality. And then, again, carefully consider, why do you want an RV? How does an RV system enable that? And then that helps you dictate what RV you should buy. Hope that answered your questions. We'll see you on What's Up Wednesday. This is Rapid Fire, your Q, my A. Till we see you soon, wish you to journey on. Adios.